Now here, you can see that white lamp through the fog. That's where we have to go. That's where the hotel is. But before I do that, this is another place where you can use blue gem. You cannot use it here if you don't use it in the hospital the first time. This place hasn't changed at all in 3 years. However, that's not true, because the hotel got caught in the fire. There was fire in the hotel. It did change, but it's one of the James's delusion again. Little Mermaid music box. There's a fountain in the shape of a bird. No water is coming out it right now. And there's another bird. Room 312. waiting for you. What's this? Room 312. That's the room Mary and I stayed in. Mary? Are you there? Or maybe. Got a map for guests. Got a fish key.
Did I scare you?
Yeah, you did.
You're here to find Mary, aren't you, James? Well, have you?
No. Is that why you're here too?
She's here, isn't she? If you know where she is, tell me. I'm tired of walking.
I wish I knew.
But she said it in her letter.
What letter?
Wanna read it? But don't tell Rachel, okay?
Who's Rachel?
She was our nurse. I took it from her locker.
So this is the real letter. My dearest Laura, I'm leaving this letter with Rachel to give it to you after I'm gone. I'm far away now, in a quiet, beautiful place. So, Mary, when she wrote this, she meant like she died, she went to heaven. That's how she wrote it. Like, how else are you gonna explain this to a child, right? But Laura is young, innocent. She probably didn't hear about afterlife, stuff like that. And she thought that the quiet, beautiful place was Silent Hill. Because that's the place Mary and Laura were talking about while they were in the hospital. So Laura thought Silent Hill was that quiet, beautiful place from the letter. Please forgive me for not saying goodbye before I left. Be well, Laura. Don't be too hard on the sisters. And Laura, about James. I know you hate him because you think he isn't nice to me, but please, give him a chance. It's true he may be a little surly sometimes, and he doesn't laugh much, but underneath he's really a sweet person. Laura, I love you like my very own daughter. If things had worked out differently, I was hoping to adopt you. Happy 8th birthday, Laura. Your friend forever, Mary.
Laura, how old are you?
I turned 8 last week.
So, Mary couldn't have died 3 years ago. Could she really be here? Is this the quiet, beautiful place she was talking about?
Me and Mary talked a lot about Silent Hill. She even showed me all her pictures. She really wanted to come back. That's why I'm here. Maybe you'll get it if you see the other letter. The one, Mary. Huh? I must have dropped it.
Laura!
I gotta find it.
Laura!
There's a piano here. I remember how much Mary liked to play the piano. She wasn't very good, but still I loved to hear her play. That was so long ago, before we weren't even married. Why am I thinking of that now? A drawing done by Laura. A cat. Here we get more abstract daddies. And you may wonder, why do we see them? How do we see them? Why are they here? They're supposed to be connected to Angela. Well, Angela is also here in the hotel. However, people did ask developers, why are these daddies here? And the developers just answered, it's a game. Not everything needs to have a meaning. But hey, take it as you will. Toilet paper. I don't need that right now. Laundry cart. Nothing useful inside. Locked. Locked. Suitcase is locked. Use the fish key. And we get a key to 204. Room 204. Can't hear anything from the receiver. Could the phone line possibly be cut? So we used a key to get the key. There's a book open on the top of the desk. Looks like medical book. I've already read enough medical books. None of them ever did any good. This line here, I find it so cool. Because this line here shows you how much James is bitter, but also shows how much he cared. Like when Mary was sick, he read so many medical books, hoping that one of them will help, but none of them did any good. Like he cared so much, he read so many of them. And because none of them helped, he's bitter because of that. Like just that one line is so cool. Tourist brochures are lined up here. I'm not interested in any of them right now. Before I go there, I want to go up. It's locked. On the map, like we are really next to the 312 room, right? But it's locked. If you check the door and go back,
James!
you hear Mary's voice. Coming from that room. Really cool. $204. Get the key to get another key to get another key. On the bed, you can see photos of Eddie, of James, of Angela, of Laura. Photos are scattered all over the bed. What's this? Part of the photo has been colored over with a marker. It's unlocked. That photo has a code for this briefcase. Push the button, but nothing happens. Employee key. Before I go there, let's check this part. Can't leave this hotel just yet. There's a rectangular indentation. There's a plate in front of the indentation and something is engraved on it. Even so, I still want to believe that she was happy. Play the music box. This doesn't sound quite right. Is the music box broken? Or maybe it's a puzzle. Mr. James Sunderland, the videotape you forgot here is being kept in the office on the first floor. There's a bell here. Even if I ring it, I don't think anyone will come. Key to room 312, the key to the room where Mary and I stayed. Nothing here interesting. Weight allowance, 1 person. What's this? There's a notice above the buttons. Weight allowance, 1 person. So here what you have to do This looks like I could store my stuff here. Put an item on the shelf. So we have to put everything here. Everything except these two items. Now maybe they're not heavy, or maybe they don't exist. Maybe that's why. Maybe they're not real. They're not really on James. Got the map for employees. Now we don't have flashlight. I got a Snow White music box. And look at this. Snow White music box is next to the apples. There are apples and pumpkins here. There are potatoes and onions here. They smell slightly rotten. Cans of fruit are lined up. The expiration dates are probably long gone. Soup cans are lined up here. I guess they're still okay, but I'm not hungry. There's the videotape. And a can opener. Nothing useful. Nothing interesting. Broken. There's a schedule book here. Some rifle shells. There is one thing here that we cannot inspect now. But we will be able to once we get the flashlight. Now we don't have a radio, so we can't hear enemies. Got a bar key. Refrigerator door seems broken. Can't get it open. There's a can with no label on it. If we use can opener, we get some nice, fresh light bulbs. Some nice, fresh canned light bulbs. I I tried to use the bar key, but it's too dark to find the keyhole. There's a jukebox here. Doesn't play, so it must be broken. Put the light bulb. Use the bar key. Got a can of thinner. I can get my stuff back now. And when I get out, enemies are gone. They ran away. Now here, we can use the can thinner. And we get null. Cinderella music box. Now we have a puzzle, so let's see it. We have 3 boxes, and let's read the memos. There's a plate. "'Twas shameful greed did stain her shoe with blood." So who had the shoe? It was Cinderella. No, don't play. Actually play. Doesn't sound quite right. Let's see this one. "Beauty, both a blessing and a curse, thou be." That one is probably Snow White. And then, even so, I still want to believe that she was happy. Mermaid. Got a hotel stairway key. Now this is optional. I'm only going here to show some stuff. Because now I have a flashlight, I can go this way. music box here. Oh, wow. Now, the reason why I came back here is because if you have a flashlight, there's a heater here. On the back, in small letters, it says, "I'm Johnny, one hot guy." So you can interpret this as this is the guy who started the fire in the hotel. Because this hotel did burn down. Maybe not fully, but there was fire in the hotel. And I'm Johnny, one hot guy. He may be the reason the fire broke out. Okay, it's time to go up. Broken. Broken. Nothing. Room 312. Now here I'm gonna save. Because here we can use blue gem again. There we go. UFO ending. However, this is not the end. This isn't the end. Stop, save, yes. This is just one of the endings you can get. There's a television here, even when it's plugged in. All I get is snow. Silent Hill is written on the label in my handwriting. There's a VCR here. It looks like I'll be able to use it.
Are you taping again? Come on. I don't know why, but I just love it here. It's so peaceful. You know what I heard? This whole area used to be a sacred place. I think I can see why. It's too bad we have to leave. Please promise you'll take me again, James.
Mary.
So there you are, James. Did you get the letter? Did you find Mary? If not, let's get going already, okay?
Laura. Mary's gone. She's dead.
Liar, that's a lie!
No, that's not true.
She died because she was sick?
No, I killed her.
You killer! Why'd you do it? I hate you! I want her back! Give her back to me! I knew it! You didn't care about her! I hate you, James! I hate you! I hate you! I hate you! She was always waiting for you. Why? Why?
I'm sorry. The Mary you know isn't here. Laura, I'm sorry. voice.
James! Please hurry! Are you lost? I'm near. I'm waiting nearby, James. Please. I want to see you, James. Can't you hear me? James. Please, James. 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 James.
What a nice scene. The way James was sitting in the chair was just like that body when we find it in the apartments before we see the pyramid head. The one in the chair that was dragged in front of the TV. That scene when James is smothering his wife with a pillow. It was more detailed. Originally, it was more detailed. It had sounds of Mary struggling to fight James, but they decided it was too much for the audience, so they cut out all of the sounds. Another interesting detail is that Laura's actress was obviously a kid, and they never told her what was her role, why, where was she gonna be. They never told her she was playing a role for a horror game filled with monsters. She never knew that when she played it. And if I remember this correctly, the way she got a role, the person in charge for roles told her, hit me and keep saying I hate you, which is the thing she does in this scene. And the actress, she kept hitting the guy and yelling, I hate you, I hate you. And he was happy how she did it, and that's how she got the role for this game. But yeah, James now finally realized what he did, thanks to the tape. Let's see. There's nothing in the envelope. So first, before the boat, we see the paper without any handwriting. And now we don't even see the paper in the envelope. There's nothing inside. So now even the paper disappeared. And now we get this amazing ambience that I would assume reflects James's mind. And even the hotel is different. It's all dripping with water. It's all flooded. So yeah, basically, James and Eddie, they both went with their daughters to the audition. They both went to apply for the audition for this game. Both daughters went. Like James's actor, Guy Seehey, he had no idea about this game. He only learned about this thanks to his daughter. And when he got a role and his daughter didn't, he asked for her approval to play in the game. Because he didn't want her to feel bad, because he got the role and she didn't. Which is so cool. So cool. Now, we don't have to get here in this room, but There are two things here that affect the end of the game, the ending. First, there is this thing here, which I'm not gonna take now, because if I take it, I'll get the rebirth ending like 100%. However, I'm gonna get a normal ending, and I'm gonna save here. So after I get a normal ending, I'm gonna reload and do the rebirth one when I pick up this crimson tome. So first let's do the normal one.
Mary's going to die? You must be joking.
I'm very sorry.
But you're a doctor. It's your job to heal people. How can you just let her die?
Please, calm down. As her doctor, I promise I'll do what I can. But there's still no effective treatment for her condition.
How long does she have?
I'm afraid I'm not sure. 3 years at most. Perhaps 6 months. It's impossible to say with certainty.
If you listen to this, it does affect the end, which end you will get, so you don't have to listen to it. And the guy who voice acts the doctor is also the guy who voice acts Walter Sullivan in Silent Hill 4. Before I continue there, all of these doors, or at least some of them, like in this hallway, so right now I'm on the left wing of the hotel. Now I'm still in the left wing. I went to 207 and exited on 204. If I go through this door, I'm in the right wing. If I enter 220, I'm back in the left wing. So there are some doors trying to bait you, trying to mess with you.
I was looking for you. Now you're the only one left. Maybe then I can rest. Mama, why are you running away? You're not my mama. It's you. Oh. I'm sorry.
Angela, no.
Thank you for saving me. But I wish you hadn't. Even Mama said it. I deserved what happened.
No, Angela, that's wrong.
No, don't pity me. I'm not worth it. Or maybe you think you can save me. Will you love me? Take care of me? Heal all my pain? That's what I thought. James, give me back that knife.
No, I won't.
Saving it for yourself?
Me? No, I'd never kill myself. It's hot as hell in here.
You see it too. For me, it's always like this.
Okay, let's talk about this awesome scene. So, the way Angela stares at the bodies, at least the body to the left, and then James walks in and she's like, "Mama, you're here. Mama, you're the only one left." It's as if she was planning to finish off her mom so that finally she can have some peace from her family. Two bodies left and right. I assume those are father and brother because she says, "Mama, you're the only one left." And like the way she wants knife from James and James says, "No, I would never do it," is kinda a lie because he planned, like, he came to Silent Hill for that purpose, to end himself. And another cool thing about this is that we don't see this fire. I mean, James doesn't see this fire. He doesn't see it. He only says it's really hot in here. Now we see it. We see it as a player, but James doesn't see this fire. And Angela is like, ah, you see it too. For me, it's always like this. So her life was always like a burning hell because of what she endured with her family. And then if you remember when we met Eddie in the freezer, for him everything was like freezing. Just frozen slabs of meat. Everything was cold. Which is really interesting. But yeah, Angela is such a tragic character in this game. Kinda like Lisa in the first one. And now if we leave and go back here, the flaming room with Angela is gone. Here we get to see 9 squares, for which one of the developers commented that these are all James's delusions. How many monsters were manifested from James's mind? So there are 9 monsters.
I was weak. That's why I needed you. Needed someone to punish me for my sins. But that's all over now. I know the truth. Now it's time to end this.
So even James says that he needed Pyramid Head to be punished for his sins. But question is, why do we have 2 Pyramid Heads now instead of 1? Also, the way Pyramid Heads were standing next to Maria, we saw them in the prison standing like that next to the prisoner. It was like a photo that we saw, like two pyramid heads standing there. So maybe that's the reason why we see two of them. Or maybe... Or maybe there's something else. So now that James has conquered his desire to be punished, the pyramid heads just kill themselves. James doesn't need them anymore. And before we only had one pyramid head, but now we have two. One of the reasons could be is because we saw two of them in the prison. However, another reason why we have two of them is because before James only killed one person, his wife. But in the freezer, he also killed Eddie, another human being. That may be the reason why we see two of them. He's guilty for two murderers. It looks like he's holding something, rust-colored egg. And this one is holding a scarlet egg. You could look at these as if one of them, the scarlet one, is like a fresh kill, and another one is like an older type of kill. The Mary's egg and Eddie's egg. It doesn't matter which egg you use where. You can use whichever ones you want on whatever door you want. And I love this texture here. It looks so much like a face. And now
Mary?
What do you want, James?
I brought you some flowers.
Flowers? I don't want any damn flowers. Just go home already.
Mary, what are you saying?
Look, I'm disgusting. I don't deserve flowers. Between the disease and the drugs, I look like a monster. Well, what are you looking at? Get the hell out of here! Leave me alone already! I'm no use to anyone. I'll be dead soon anyway. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. It'd be easier if they'd just kill me. But I guess the hospital is making a nice profit off me. They want to keep me alive.
Are you still here? I told you to go. Are you deaf? Don't come back. James, wait. Please don't go. Stay with me. Don't leave me alone. I didn't mean what I said. Please, James. Tell me I'll be okay. Tell me I'm not going to die. Help me.
Such a wonderful voice acting.
Mary?
When will you ever stop making that mistake? Mary's dead. You killed her.
Maria? It's you. But I don't need you anymore.
What? You must be joking. But I can be yours. I'll be here for you forever. And I'll never yell at you or make you feel bad. That's what you wanted. I'm different than Mary. How can you throw me away?
I understand now. It's time to end this nightmare.
No, I won't let you. You deserve to die too, James.
If you stand right here, she usually won't be able to hit you because of the bed. Now remember how we talked about this game having moths, butterflies as a theme? Well, if you run away, she will use a moth attack on you.
Mary?
James.
Forgive me.
I told you that I wanted to die, James. I wanted the pain to end.
That's why I did it, honey. I just couldn't watch you suffer. No. That's not true. You also said you didn't want to die. The truth is, I hated you. I wanted you out of the way. I wanted my life back.
James, if that were true, then why do you look so sad?
Mary?
James, please. Please do something for me. Go on with your life. In my restless dreams, I see that town. Silent Hill. You promised you'd take me there again someday, but you never did. Well, I'm alone there now, in our special place, waiting for you. Waiting for you to come to see me. But you never do. And so I wait, wrapped in my cocoon of pain and loneliness. I know I've done a terrible thing to you, something you'll never forgive me for. I wish I could change that, but I can't. I feel so pathetic and ugly laying here, waiting for you. Every day I stare up at the cracks in the ceiling, and all I can think about is how unfair it all is. The doctor came today. He told me I could go home for a short stay. It's not that I'm getting better. It's just that this may be my last chance. I think you know what I mean. Even so, I'm glad to be coming home. I've missed you terribly. But I'm afraid, James. I'm afraid you don't really want me to come home. Whenever you come see me, I can tell how hard it is on you. I don't know if you hate me or pity me, or maybe I just disgust you. I'm sorry about that. When I first learned that I was going to die, I just didn't want to accept it. I was so angry all the time, and I struck out at everyone I loved most, especially you, James. That's why I understand if you do hate me. But I want you to know this, James. I'll always love you. Even though our life together had to end like this, I still wouldn't trade it for the world. We had some wonderful years together. Well, this letter has gone on too long, so I'll say goodbye. I told the nurse to give this to you after I'm gone. That means that as you read this, I'm already dead. I can't tell you to remember me. But I can't bear for you to forget me. These last few years since I became ill, I am so sorry for what I did to you, did to us. You've given me so much, and I haven't been able to return a single thing. That's why I want you to live for yourself now. Do what's best for you, James. James, you made me happy.
It's raining in your room. It's raining in my room as well. You know that the voice actress, they took this in a single take. She did this in a single take. And then she started crying. And developers who were listening to her, it was also raining in their room. Okay, now let's go and do... Let's take the Crimson Tome. Crimson Ceremony. Speak, I am the Crimson One. The lies and the mist are not they but I. You all know that I am one, yes, and the one is I. Believers hearken to me. 20 score men and 7,000 beasts heed my words and speaketh them to all, that they shall ever be obeyed even under this light, the proud and the merciless sun. I shall bring down bitter vengeance upon thee, and thou shalt suffer my eternal wrath. The beauty of the withering flower and the last struggles of the dying man, they are my blessing. Thou shalt ever call upon me, and all that is me, in the place that is silent. O proud fragrance of life which flies towards the heart, O cup which brims with the whitest of wine. It is in thee that all begins. So, if you have these 4 items, you can go towards the end, like normally. Do all the normal stuff. I forgot to mention the carpet in this room, and that it has symbol of the Metatron from Silent Hill 1. That's actually a mistake by developers. They only used this one as a placeholder. They didn't mean to actually have it in the game. But it's one of the leftovers. So now I'm gonna put the rusty egg to the right. Scarlet one to the left. And yeah, it's all the same.
Mary, you look so peaceful. Forgive me for waking you. But without you, I just can't go on. I can't live without you, Mary. This town, Silent Hill, the old gods haven't left this place. And they still grant power to those who venerate them. Power to defy even death. Ah, Mary.
That's the rebirth ending. And the church that we see on that island in the middle of... I love this soundtrack. That church that we see in the middle of the island, it's based on some real-life church. Don't remember which one exactly, I think it's from Spain. I would have to look it up. Now, this was the rebirth ending. Now, observation room on the map in the hotel after you watch the tape in the room 312. If you have the dog key in your inventory, this guy right here, no idea where to use it. You can open this door.
Omae no shiwaza datta no ka?
Okay, the church is San Pedro in Avila, Spain. Thank you, thank you. That's the church in the Rebirth ending. So yeah, the dog was controlling you the whole time. Everything happened in the game because of the dog. And did you notice how the dog in the music was growling at Eddie? In the story, Eddie shot another dog. So maybe that's the reason why this dog doesn't like Eddie. But yeah, guys, what can I say? There's Leave ending, which I got. There's Maria ending. There's In Water ending. There's Rebirth ending. There's Dog ending. And there's UFO ending. Guys, what can I say? Thank you so much for joining me for this awesome game. Really hope that you enjoyed it. I'm not gonna show the Maria and In Water ending now. I play this game all the time. I'll do them again at some point. But yeah, thanks for watching.